Okay, you learned the first 5 traits, the traits of great attitude people, okay? Let's continue. Okay, number 6, people that stay late are reflecting a great attitude, okay? I'm telling you, look, man, I'll go early and I'll stay late. The other day, I got up at 6 o'clock, woke up, worked out with my baby, okay? Worked out with her, going to my office at 7:30, didn't leave until 11:30. They're like, man, what are you, nuts? No, man, I'm excited. You guys that are going home early, oh man, it's 5 o'clock, let me go home. Look, you're not showing a great attitude. The truth is you don't have a great attitude. The reality is you're probably not working a plan. You're just going home to have your husband or wife say, did you sell anything today? No, honey, I didn't. And you got that glazed look in your face and you're exhausted. No, I didn't. The kids are asking. You got 2 8-year-olds. Did you sell anything today, Daddy? Mommy, you sell anything today? No, son. They're like, why'd you come home then? Why don't you get back out there and sell something? Look, man, you want to stay late. Until you get great at getting production, you need to get there early and you need to stay late. And the truth is, once you find out that you're doing big things and you're rolling, you're always going to come home late because you are rolling. Grant, I got to be home with my family. My family's important. Look, if your family's important, learn how to take care of them. Okay? The number one thing for me to do with my family is to make sure they are taken care of. And unfortunately, folks, this is not 2,000 years ago, okay? You don't build a house with straw paper today. You don't build a house. You're not a carpenter anymore. You have to pay for concrete, foundation, nails. You know, you got to build a house and they cost money. So if you have to stay late, I'm trying to inspire you, man, okay? What does it take to have a great attitude? People that stay late, get there early, work a plan, okay? To say yes are positive people. They're the traits, and you need them, okay? 7, training constantly. Look, that's why Sales Training VT is there for you. We're not just providing you with training, but answers. You know, all these programs where I put quick closes, quick objections, quick handlings, that's the candy to a kid. That's for you guys that don't want training. You don't want these long explanations. You want that quick hit. You're a little junkie. You're a solution junkie. You're like, hey, I got a customer. They won't make the payments. I got a client. He wants to close, but I'm closed. What do I do? Look, boom, just get a quick hit solution. Once you get the quick solution, it's going to show you what you don't know. Once you don't know, you're going to be like, hey, I didn't know that. I need to train constantly. I didn't know the 5 traits. I didn't know the 6 through 10 traits. I didn't know that there was 20 traits of a great attitude. You need to memorize them. Train constantly. All that dead time, that jack time, that waste time, you know, that negativity time when you're hanging out with the other guys that aren't selling anything. Look, turn that time into training time. Always be learning so that you can always be closing. Okay, trait number 8. People that have positive attitudes tend to, for some phenomenon, focus on the solution, not the problem itself. Now look, this is different than what I talked about earlier about, you know, one of the traits is you look for problems, okay? You see the difference? I look for problems to solve. Once I have a problem, people that have the trait of a great attitude keep their attention on the solution. What can we do here? How can we figure this out? What do you think the solution is? What can we do to make it go right? I know you say the price is too high. How can you justify it? They're focused on how to make it a solution, not just what the problem is. They don't run to their manager and say, oh, he needs to think about it. He needs to shop. He needs to talk to his wife. Hey, man, what's the solution? Let's get the wife on the phone. Let's get the car in front of her. What would solve this problem, okay? I know you need more time. How do you actually give someone time? You see, I'm thinking about the solution, not the problem. So 2 things I want to do around problems. I want to look for them, and then once I find them, I want to focus on what? The problem or the solution? People that have great attitudes focus, first they look for problems, and number 2, they focus on the solution of the problem. Oh, my shoe's untied. That's a problem. What's the solution? Hey, tie it and go find another problem. You get it? Okay, number 9. People with great attitudes have the tendency to take high levels of action. There's lots of activity, okay? And this is one of the places that has caused me both problems in my life and made me a lot of money. I take a lot of action, okay? In fact, sometimes I'll take action when I have no clue what I'm doing. I mean, 0. And that can cause problems, okay? But look, I'd rather those kind of problems than the problems that come with not doing enough. What about you? One of the traits of great attitudes is high levels of action, doing lots, staying very, very busy. The old adage is, you got a guy that doesn't do anything, he's got all the time on his hands, and another person is very, very busy. Who do you give, and you need something done, who do you give that task to? Always the busy person. High levels of action keep me active. And when I'm active, I'm taking lots of action, okay? Now, this isn't about being busy. I'm taking lots of action. It keeps me in a lot of activity. A lot of activity keeps me rolling, okay? Number 10, stay busy, man. You don't want downtime, okay? Like you don't want downtime, okay? You need to stay busy. Now, busy doesn't mean that you're making phone calls all the time or you're seeing clients all the time. Maybe you can't see clients right now. Maybe the phones are down. You know, maybe all the electricity went off in your office, okay? How do you stay busy when the electricity's off? Hey, go work out. Go run a mile, okay? Go to the movie right now. I don't know, go do something, okay, where you're staying busy. You know the traits? You know the first 10? Do you know the last 5? Do you know the last 2? Last 2, high levels of action, lots of activity, and staying busy, okay? Look, this is about 3 minutes right here. I want you to go back. I want you to memorize this 5.